Most people overpay for products like this. Here's why this one is different. I've tried a bunch of recovery boots over the years, and most of them either feel clunky or break after a few months. The Hyperice Normatec Elite changes the game because it ditches the separate hose and control box that every other brand still clings to. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The first thing that stood out to me was how clean the setup is. You just slide your legs in, zip them up, and press start, no wrestling with tubes or untangling cords. That might sound small, but after a long day when you're exhausted and just want relief, it's a huge deal. The boots themselves are surprisingly lightweight, so you can wear them while you're sitting on the couch watching TV or even working at your desk. I've done both, and it's way more practical than anything else I've tried. Under the hood, the Elite uses the same dynamic compression tech that athletes swear by. It starts with a pulsing squeeze at the feet that slowly works its way up your legs, mimicking the natural muscle pump. The difference between this and cheaper recovery boots is night and day. The Elite cycles through 3 zones of foot, calf, and thigh, so it actually feels like someone is working out the lactic acid for you instead of just squeezing randomly. I've used it after leg day at the gym and first thing in the morning when my legs are stiff, and both times it made a noticeable difference in how quickly I bounced back. The app integration is another big upgrade. You get guided recovery routines from pro athletes and sports scientists, which is handy if you're not sure how long to run the session or which intensity level to pick. I usually just go with the post-workout preset, but it's nice having options when I want to target something specific, like tight hamstrings or sore feet. The app also tracks your sessions, so you can see over time whether you're recovering better or if you're pushing too hard and need to dial it back. Now, let's talk about the Hypervolt 2 Pro percussion massager that comes with it. This thing is powerful, way stronger than the original Hypervolt. It has 5 speed settings, and the quietest one is still intense enough to work out deep knots. I keep it on my desk at work and use it on my shoulders and upper back during breaks. It's also great for warming up before a run or loosening up my IT band after a long bike ride. The battery lasts a solid 2 hours on a charge, which is more than enough for multiple sessions. One thing to keep in mind is the price. This isn't a cheap impulse buy. If you're a serious athlete or someone who deals with chronic soreness, it's worth every penny. But if you're just looking for occasional relief after a light workout, you might want to consider something more budget-friendly first. Also, the sizing runs a little small. I'm usually a medium in most athletic gear, but I went with large for the Elite boots to be safe. If you're on the fence between sizes, size up. All in all, the Normatec Elite and Hypervolt 2 Pro combo is the most hassle-free, effective recovery system I've used. It's not just another gimmicky gadget, it actually delivers on its promises. If you're serious about recovery and want to cut down on downtime, this is the real deal. Check it out using the link below if you want to see the current price and any available discounts. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Hyperice Normatec Elite standard size dynamic compression massage technology Hypervolt 2 Pro sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like Step into Elite say goodbye to hoses and separate control and cutting-edge science and results designed by an MD, PhD, actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Hyperice Normatec Elite standard size dynamic compression massage technology Hypervolt 2 Pro usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.